Thank you. Let's get to the questions, and we'll start with the issue that people are talking about that you just mentioned. Councilman Valenzuela, it seems like the issue of public safety and the support of police and firefighters has been a key issue in this election. What should voters know about your commitment to public safety?
I have dedicated my life to keeping people safe, not just as a first responder, which is something I'll be putting on hold when I become your next mayor, but also as a policymaker. I led the effort to lift the hiring freeze so that we can hire more first responders. I led the effort on pension reform to get our unfunded liability under control so we can hire more first responders, and also other services for this city. I am proud to have the support of our police officers and our firefighters. I will continue to lead when it comes to keeping people safe. Many people may not realize we have 500 fewer cops today in Phoenix than 10 years ago. We've been in a position where Phoenix PD has had to pull tenured detectives off of crucial crime cases to work a beat. This is something where this is an area that should be and will be our #1 priority in our city.
And just to reiterate, just to make clear, you said you would stop being a Glendale firefighter if elected mayor.
Which is, in fact, the last time we had a forum here, that's when we discussed it, which is several months ago. I will be your full-time mayor.
Excellent. Ms. Gallego, what should voters know about your public safety record, your record of supporting public safety?
I have been a strong advocate for public safety. Councilman Valenzuela served on the City Council for several years before I was elected, and during that time there was a hiring freeze. Within several months of my joining the City Council, I was part of the Public Safety Subcommittee that ended that hiring freeze. That's something that I talked about during the campaign and something that I've continued to lead on. We were both given the choice of what subcommittees to serve on. I chose to serve on the Public Safety Subcommittee because it is a top priority for the City of Phoenix. I've been proud to lead on making sure that we test all rape kits, making sure that we have additional administrative personnel so that our police officers can focus on policing and not paperwork or directing traffic. I've tried to make a better partnership between the community and the police department, and I'm proud of many people in law enforcement who are supporting my campaign, including chiefs who have helped lead the Phoenix Police Department, Chief Robinson, Chief Oliver, our long-tenured city prosecutor, people who have worked with all members of the City Council and trust me to keep Phoenix safe.
And Mr. Valenzuela, there is an ad. And it's not produced by your campaign, it's produced independently. What do you think of the claims made in the ad? Because it's an ad that not just advocates for you, but that has the union saying, please don't vote for your opponent. What do you think of the claims made in that ad?
Well, the first point I want to bring up was something that Ms. Gallego just mentioned. We have a choice on which subcommittees we work on. That's not necessarily true. When I came into the City Council, I was on the Public Safety Subcommittee, and after I led the effort to lift the hiring freeze, I was asked by Mayor Greg Stanton to chair economic development for the city, which I'm proud of. We went from 60 tech companies in downtown in 2012 to more than 300 today.
Excellent.
Now getting to the point, I wanted to clarify that.
Sure.
And so getting to the point, again, I am incredibly proud to have the support of the police officers and the firefighters. Any police or fire agency or organization that has endorsed in this race has endorsed my candidacy. They are endorsing the best candidate for this race.
I'll try one more time. Sure. Have you seen the ad?
I have.
What do you think of the claims made in the ad? Do you believe the claims made in the ad?
Well, we serve together, so I'll tell you that I absolutely believe, and I believe and support the claims in the ad. There is a difference between leading in on these issues and simply voting on these issues. All you have to do is show up to a press conference. It's the hard work, and it doesn't happen just a few months after getting in office, by the way. It's the hard work that has been put together, traveling to meet with the federal government, meeting with neighborhood leaders, meeting with our first responders, our business community, trying to figure out a way to solve this issue, to lift a 5-year hiring freeze, and to make the necessary votes to make sure that we're not going backwards for another hiring freeze. That has been my advocacy on public safety in this city.
There's a link to the ad if you haven't seen it on our website. We've also fact-checked the ad. The newsroom AZ Central has deemed parts of the ad misleading. Ms. Gallego, what do you think of the ad? What would you say to the claims made in the ad about your record on public safety?
It's absolutely accurate that several independent fact checkers have looked at the ad and said it was misleading. The Arizona Republic gave it 0 stars, saying totally misleading. Columnist Lori Roberts wrote about it and said that it was intended to snooker the voters. It's deeply disappointing. We are on television with a very positive ad talking about my record and my vision. That's what people want to see from politics, not negative attacks. I'm disappointed that Daniel's supporters have decided it's more important to bring me down than to bring him up. I also have real questions about all of the money that's being put into this. These unions have put $1 million into that campaign. I'd like to know what they expect for their $1 million.